So, how are you guys keeping your kids active during this whole quarantine? Just keeping your kids at home? Are they exercising? Are their muscles getting weaker? Are their muscles getting stronger? All right. So, have there's programs out there that your kids can actually benefit from, right? Via online. Because remember, just because your kids were not involved in a sport, just going to school, hanging out with their friends, going to the park, and enjoying themselves kept their muscles strong and growing. Now, if you have an active family that goes out, plays soccer, baseball, jogs, rides bikes, your kid's muscle atrophy is going to stay strong. But if your kids are not involved in some sort of sport, or at least, now remember, kids don't need as much working out as us adults. What a young person can achieve in a matter of 2 weeks, it will probably take you 35 years. I'm kidding. Maybe not that long, but I'm not kidding. 30 minutes a day of exercise, 20 minutes, anything is better than nothing. Now, if you're, like I said before, if your family is working out, having a good time, enjoying, playing tag, running, uh, jumping in the pool, going to the park, taking the dogs for a mile walk, listen, you're doing the right thing. But if you haven't found a program, I don't want to push my program, but I do, but I don't, but I do, such as an online karate class where they're working on push ups, flexibility, coordination, focus, discipline. What's your child doing at home? How are they building their bodies? How are they building their focus? How are they building their motor skills, especially at this development age? Because when you're old, you're old. Like, you know what you got to do. And if you didn't do it then, you're just sitting around the house being a couch potato, your kid's going to follow along that same route. I don't know about you, but I want my kid to be better than me. And I tell him that every single day. I tell him, listen, I want you to be 10 times better than me. And I tell him, you already are. At your age, you're already better than me. Now, my son, he trains martial arts, right? We go for jogs, we work out, we play soccer, right? We hit the baseball, right? We do things that keep him active, that keeps his mind, his hand-eye coordination, maybe through swinging a bat, maybe through catching a ball, maybe through doing some push-ups, some sit-ups. When's the last time your child did a push-up? Have you checked and see if he can do a push-up? Now, is your child right now involved in a summer camp? Is he not? Is he? Is she? Where there, yes. A lot of parents say, well, he's stuck on the video games, that he has no social interaction. I believe the social interaction is being taken care of, especially if they have those headsets on their ears that they're playing the video games. Yeah, they're interacting, they're talking, they're arguing, they're negotiating, they're scheming, they're doing a whole bunch of stuff there, right? Their social skills are not being that affected, right? And it's good because now if there's a bully, they can just quit that room and go to another room, right? But how are their muscles? How is their body developing? And that's so, so important. My son goes to a summer camp, right? Even in this place. And it's All-Star Party World, right? And I'm adding the link below, right? So if you live in the Miami area, it's a great summer camp with enough space where your child's gonna be able to get great social distancing. Now, if you're not comfortable sending your child to a camp, or maybe right now, due to the crisis, you cannot afford it, log into a karate class. Maybe you can join them. Teach them, use this time to help them learn something that involves body coordination, that involves a sport, that involves something that's going to keep their brain and their body active. If they're not doing that, instead of progressing, they're regressing. And that's not what you want for your kid. I know you love your kid, right? You love them. I love my kid. And I don't want my child to be regressing. I need them to progress. And if they're not progressing, during this pandemic where most of us are stuck at home practicing social distancing. You got to make sure that they're working on something at home or through a medium such as virtual martial arts, maybe virtual soccer, maybe virtual anything. Have them practice their their muscles. Their muscles are growing, but they're not going to grow the right way if they're not working, if they're not running. Because even in school, they're playing tag, they're pushing. They have to, somebody pushes them, they have to get their balance. Ha, I'm going to pull your book back. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You have to be able to, they have to be able to have that physical activity. It's so important nowadays. Now, most of us, what are we in now? July? Mid July? The end of July, as a matter of fact, July 21st. They have to be able to not regress during these 3 months of staying home, right? Enough is enough. They have to be able to get stronger, better. Coordination cannot go down. Remember, kids are throwing pencils at each other. They're throwing erasers. Hopefully they're not throwing pencils, right? But they're playing with each other, right? They're fighting with each other. They're pushing each other, right? These are things that help their muscles grow, helped us grow. I remember when I was a kid, I was playing tag in the backyard of my school at recess, right? I'm carrying my plates. I'm walking here. I'm walking from one classroom to another. That's exercise. I'm going up and down stairs if your school has multiple stories. But if your child is not doing some sort of exercise right now, their bodies are diminishing. You need to get them to exercise, right? The social interaction, I think they got. Most parents won't agree with me. Oh no, they're stuck in the video games. I actually like the video games. Not all day, but a good time slot of the day. I like, because I hear them talking. I hear him negotiating. I hear him planning. I'm hearing him collaborating with another group, trying to do a mission or do this or play fighting with those games that they play. I don't know. I don't know what games they play. But I believe it's so important for your child to be able to get some sort of workout in to get their muscles going, right? Because if their muscles ain't working, what happens when they go back to school? Remember, a healthy body equals a healthy immune system, okay? Maybe they're not eating as much junk as they did when they were out. I hope they're not. I hope they're not just loading up on cereal all day long, right? But look at your child. Have they gained a little bit of weight? If they have, then your child is the one that needs to do some sort of sport or exercise program. So I'm going to attach a link to a free class on this video that I'll give all your kids a free class. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll give all your kids a free class where they can go ahead and join a martial arts class and see if they like it. We make it fun. We'll make it fun. 30 minutes. That's all they really need. They don't need, we need an hour and a half, right? An hour, 45 minutes. They need 30 minutes, 45 minutes tops, right? Their muscles are developing fast, right? They're going to get strong fast, right? Have your kid do sit-ups for a whole week. In a week, he's going to have abs. We may not get abs that quick. We're older, right? Ever hurt your finger nowadays or jam a toe? It takes like 3 weeks for that thing to get better. But when you were young, 2 days later, you were ready to go, right? We heal faster. So when we work out, our muscles rip, but we're in pain like for so many days, right? But when you were a kid, just recover back fast. You can go for a 2-mile run. You might get tired, but the next day you're ready. You're already playing tag, hide and go seek. You were going here, you were going there, you were jumping, you were swinging, you were doing this, right? Now, you go for a 2-mile run that you haven't done in a long time. And those muscles are going to be achy, right? You're going to be hurting a little bit, right? If you haven't done a lot of push-ups in the last couple of months, try doing 4 sets of 15. How are your muscles going to feel the next day? Try doing a pull-up, right? Things change, right? It gets harder. For them, it's easier. And remember, working out and exercise doesn't have to be boring. You can make it fun for them. And if it's fun and not as a punishment, they're going to enjoy it. But if you say, well, now you have to do this. Oh, I have to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do push-ups, right? Like if I tell you, you have to do 10 push-ups. I don't want to do push-ups. What the hell is this guy? What is this guy telling me that I got to do push-ups? I don't do push-ups. I don't need to do push-ups. But I say, hey, listen, let's challenge. Let me give you a challenge. I'm going to challenge you to do 10 push-ups every day. I'm not telling you have to. I'm just challenging you. See how it changes? Everything changes right away. And if you make it fun, they're going to enjoy it. If you make it a challenge, you're going to enjoy it. But you have to be able to get the ticket, right? Otherwise, they're going to get your ticket. I need you to do 10 push-ups every day in the morning. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to do any stupid push-ups. Stupid push-ups, making me do push-ups in the morning when I just want to be in my Xbox. I think he is. All right, I'll do push-ups. But he's not going to like it. He's not going to like it. They're not going to enjoy it. Sit-ups. Stupid sit-ups. Got to do sit-ups in the morning, right? Come on. Maybe you guys can do it together if you don't want to join a virtual class. Do it together. Sit down in the morning, do a couple of sit-ups, do a couple of push-ups, do a couple of squats. There you go. That start off there. Hey, listen, I'm bored and I want a partner. Can you join me, please? Come on, I'll challenge you. Let me see if you can do better push-ups than me. Kids love to try to beat you all the time. But that's what we call, you got to get the ticket. You got to get the ticket. All right? Otherwise, they're going to get your ticket. You see why this channel is called Kid Got Your Ticket? Right? Because if you don't got the ticket, they're going to get your ticket. All right? So we're teaching you ways of getting their ticket. Otherwise, kid's going to get your ticket. I need you to do push-ups. I ain't do stupid push-ups. Hey, you want to join me? I want to see if you can beat me doing push-ups. All right. See if I can beat them. But you might have to let them beat you at least once. Right? So they can feel, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to try to beat you. You got the ticket. You got the ticket. All right, I'm gonna go for a 1 mile run. You think you can keep up? Hell yeah, I can keep up. I actually took my son for a 2 mile run the other day. He spoke to me the whole way. I don't think I was able to keep up. He kept up the whole time. At that age, we have so much energy and so much stamina. Most. Because at first, you know what kids do when they start running? They sprint. I took my kids one day to the park. I was doing a team training for competition. I had to take my kids to tournaments and stuff, right? When we were allowed to, and we started running. We were going to do like maybe I think it was a quarter mile, then maybe half a mile run. We were going to do it 3 times, come back. Anyway, first time around, I started running with them, nice and slow. Kids were jumping through the chairs. They were tumbling. They were doing cartwheels. They were jumping through over each other. They were pushing each other. They were trying to race each other. They were sprinting ahead of me. By the 4th set that we went around, and that's where they also learn how to pace themselves, right? You learn certain things. You learn that if you just start off the gate full blast, you might not make it, right? Slow and steady wins the race. And they'll learn. They'll get it. So that was my little talk for the day with you guys. I haven't spoken to you guys in a couple of days, right? First of all, don't forget to subscribe. And again, down in the description, I'm going to be putting down, if you're in the Miami area and you guys want an amazing summer camp where kids can go play dodgeball and do all that stuff, I'm putting it down in the description. And 2, if you guys want some karate classes, right, and you want to try it out, I'll put the link in the description as well. You guys can go ahead and try it out. See if you guys like it. Class runs on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You guys might like it. All right, so that's my talk with you guys today. I hope you guys take the advice, all right? Help your kids get better during this pandemic. Don't let them get worse. Help them get better. Help them come out of this a better person. And just like you should come out of this a better person. You shouldn't come out of this as, weaker, especially in these times. Especially in these times, right? Imagine you come out, they got rioters outside. You can't even, or you're running away from rioters. You make it down half a block. Right? Should be able to know how to throw those kicks and punches, or maybe at least run away from them without getting too tired. Right? It's the last time you ran. Go for a run. Run it out. If you don't like jogging, do a couple of sprints. That'll help you out. A couple of sprints. Point A to point B, get there as quickly as you can, run and walk it back. Do 8 of those. Full speed. When's the last time you ran full, all-out speed? Not a long distance, short distance. Short distance, but all out. Do that 6, 7 times. Start at 5. That stuff works out all your muscles. From your back to your biceps to your legs. Think about the body you want to have. Ever seen long distance marathoners? You seen their bodies? Lanky, skinny, they have to go for the long haul, right? 26 miles. Look at a sprinter's body. Ripped, muscular, thick legs, strong, right? They need that explosiveness to get through. Think about the body you want. You want to have that type of body? Sprint. You want to be thin? You want to go for the long haul? Go. So I don't think a sprinter can jog 26 miles and keep up with one of those marathoners. Like a marathoner cannot keep up with a sprinter. Right? It's 2 different beasts. Right? But there's a lot of things you guys can be doing. That's just an example of one thing. But there's so many things you guys can be doing to help you get better, help your family get better. And during a pandemic like this and people getting sick, you should try to stay as healthy as you can. All right? So just want you guys to be healthy, stay healthy. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and stay tuned for some more videos coming up. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.